What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing out there? Well, if you guys have followed along my build of the HO scale room above the garage for both HO scale slot track and trains, I've been trying to figure out how to do the slot track. I don't want it actually part of the train layout, but on this channel will be all the slot track stuff, and on my other channel, Trigoglin, will be the train stuff. But I made a milestone today. I built my first piece of bench work for the slot track, and I had a couple of donations. So give a shout out to Dave from the Crooked River in Eastern. He gave me a super thanks. And my next super thanks was from Mom and Son Train Rail fans. You know Tammy and Ray. Now, if you've not heard of both of these channels, I advise you to check them out. They're great channels. Dave has an amazing HO scale layout, and Mom and Son, Tammy and Ray, have a whole room full of different scale trains, and Ray is currently working on building some Legos for his train sets. They are pretty awesome. He's doing a great job. So let's take a look at the bench work I've gotten built. It's only a small piece. That's all I had time for, but let's take a look. Okay, so I moved the track from the other room into this back room, and this is what I came up with. I'm very happy with it. I ran the trucks around it several times. Now let's run to Menards, get some lumber, build a little bit of bench work for this spot at least, get this off the floor, and then we can move on to figuring out the trains. All right, let's go. There we go. As I mentioned, Dave from the Crooked River in Eastern and Mom and Son Train Rail fans, you know Tammy and Ray, donated a little bit, so that definitely helped purchasing what I got today. Now these are 1x4s. I was going to get 1x3s for the slot track portion, but the 1x3s were a little over $4, while these 1x4s were just a little over $2. So yeah, going to go with the bigger board for cheaper money. It's all going to end in the same spot, the same results anyway. Let's get to building. And I'm going to drill some holes for wiring just in case I need it later down the road. It's always nice to have, so I'll go ahead and pre-drill some wiring holes. There we go, got it laid out. I got to measure and center them. I'll get it all put together and we'll put it in place. There we go, it's all assembled. I'm using 1 5/8 drywall screws, nothing fancy. Now let's get it back there. So I measured where I wanted it to go. I put 2 little braces on there. I'll slide it into place and I'll use a clamp to hold it, and then I'll put a temporary leg on it. There we go. Now I'll make sure it's all level and I'll screw it to the wall. Okay, take 2. I forgot I built this communication box and I set it out from the wall because I was going to do some trimming a door around it. Well, I had to chisel about 1/8 inch off because it was pushing it out from the wall, and it's going right across it anyway. So let's try it again. There is the first piece of bench work in the new HO scale room. This section is for the slot track. So as you know, as you've seen, I got plenty enough lumber to do all that. But I have to stop for the day. It's evening and I have some other stuff to do. I never have enough time in the day to actually complete a job in a way. I got to piecemeal it out day by day or week by week. But I also ran out of 2.5 inch screws to attach it to the wall. So no matter what I build, I can't put it up anyway. But I do have to go in the house. I got some stuff I got to take care of. But there it is. Milestone, first piece of bench work in the HO scale room. And it is nice and level. And that is the temporary leg until I get that section on and I figure out what legs I actually want to do. Well, there you go. I really appreciate the super thanks given both by Dave and Tammy and Ray. It is awesome to get gifts like this, and anything that is received in super thanks or anything in the mail, it goes back into the channel one form or another. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. There'll be more to come, but until then, enjoy the in-between roadside finds I get here and there. I love all the traveling and the stops I come across. So until next time, like, share, subscribe. Don't cost nothing. Hit that button. Happy out.